Hello, I'm Tim Black. You're tuned in to Tim's Take Live. Today they laid to rest the body of Mike Brown, a young man who was gunned down in Ferguson, Missouri, by an officer during Wilson. We all know because I've been covering it. And hell, man, it's been on every channel. It's kind of hard not to know about this case. I'm a little upset, ladies and gentlemen, because I know there's so many leeches, parasites, nibbling at the body of Mike Brown just to get a little bit of screen time. Oh, they showed up. Half-ass showed up in Ferguson, did their little photo op. It's despicable. These people are parasites. Do you really care about the death of this young man? Do you really care about police brutality? Don't be played, ladies and gentlemen. These people are scum. Where they been the last 6 months? Where they been the last year? See, I know about a lot of cases that go on because I cover a lot of cases. I've done over 450 videos on my channel. That's a lot of reporting. I know about cases. I know about Andy Lopez, young Latino young man gunned down by an officer. I did stories on that. I know about Kelly Thomas. I know about Steve Utash, wasn't gunned down by police, but I know he was dealt some mob justice, almost killed that man. I don't think that man's ever going to be right again. I did that story. So there are people out there who think because now I'm defending Mike Brown that I'm somehow race baiting. Go to hell. I'm defending Mike Brown because I feel that Mike Brown was wrongly killed. I feel like there was excessive force. I got a lot of reasons to feel that way. One of the reasons is that I see no evidence that Mr. Wilson was hurt. And neither do you. You know, Mr. Wilson has raised over $300,000. Well, at least a fund has been raised for him. Two of them. One, they started at $243,000. They stopped that one. They started a new one. It's already up to $70,000. That's in a matter of 5 days. And Officer Wilson, he's still getting paid as an officer. He's still getting a paycheck. Now he got over $300,000. And he hasn't even been charged with a crime yet. That's how deep middle America goes for their officers. And black folks and Latino folks, please stop acting like this is all racial, because it's not. This is about the love affair between average white people and their officers. You understand? Because they didn't convict the officers that killed Kelly Thomas. And Kelly Thomas is as white as this sheet of paper. That young man, Kelly Thomas, screamed out, "Daddy, they trying to kill me!" People saw the footage. They saw 6 officers on top of this one unarmed man. They saw him get beat to death. And they still let the officers that killed Kelly Thomas go. So please stop making this all about race. It ain't all about race. I support victims. I don't care what race the victim is. I don't care what race the perpetrator is. In this case, I see Officer Wilson as being wrong. People say, well, Officer Wilson got wounded. He got beat up. He did? Well, where's the cuts and bruises on Mike Brown's hands? He's 300 pounds, right? He's 6'4". I'm sure if he hit Officer Wilson really hard, there'd be some blood on Officer Wilson. I saw none in the footage. I see no blood on Officer Wilson for these close shots that you say he shot. I see no blood splatter. So it was a distance. That's why I have a problem with this shooting. No cuts on the hands of Mike Brown. I see no cuts on Officer Wilson. The fractured eye is a lie. I got all these eyewitness accounts to say there was great distance between the officer and Mike Brown, which means he didn't need to shoot him because he was not a threat. You love officers more than you love your brothers and your sisters. That's what you do. Even when it's obvious that they overstepped, used excessive force. I think this is a clear-cut case of excessive force. Just like I thought it was a clear-cut case with Kelly Thomas. So I'm not getting my hopes up high on nothing. You understand? Nothing. Now when it comes to getting a conviction, man, because you guys just love your cops. Man, shoot. Man, we can have footage of a cop beating a dog to death with his bare hands. Just beating the dog, smashing the dog. In uniform. And he be banging the dog's head against an elderly woman. Ah! And you would still go, well, what did the dog do to deserve it? I know that dog did something. And I know that old lady did something too. Because I just love my officers. That's you guys. It don't matter what the officer does, you side with him. You don't give a shit about facts. None. Well, obviously, Officer Wilson was afraid for his life. Really? From 30 feet? Hey, look. And then, well, he tried to take Officer Wilson's gun. He did? Why aren't there fingerprints of Mike Brown's on the gun? Why aren't there fingerprints on the gun? What did he try to take it with? His mind? Give me that gun. Give me that gun. Give me the gun. How much sense do you make? And it's easy to call you a bigot. It really is. But you know what? You're not a bigot. You're just dumb as fuck. Someone tried to take a gun, but his prints aren't on the gun. Somebody's running at a man with a gun that's shooting his ass. He's got shot 6 times. Maybe he was charging at him. Pop, 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 pop. What movie are you watching where somebody runs headfirst into bullets? That's really what you think of people? You think people do that, huh? Motherfucker, this ain't Spider-Man. This ain't Wolverine. This real life. Nobody runs at a gun while someone's shooting at their ass and hitting them. Remember, he was hit 6 times? The last shot killed him. So you're saying all the other shots, he was just like, oh, whatever. I'm going to get this cop. Get him. Oh, shit. Let me get him. You have depicted this man as Freddy Krueger. He's Jason Voorhees. Look, man. Look, if it turns out for some strange reason, some way possible, that Darren Wilson is innocent of my allegations, I will apologize to him. But I just can't see it. I just can't see it in the realm of possibility. I can't. I can't see a scenario where a cop would have to shoot this man 6 times. But anyway, my condolences to the Brown family, to those who knew Mike Brown, those who loved him. A special go to hell to all the people using this as a springboard to get publicity or further their influence politically. And that goes to all the way up the chain, all the way up the chain of command, all the way up to Obama, who quickly made a statement about Robin Williams' death, but didn't have anything to say about this until he got forced to. Stop saying it. Obama supports black people. Obama don't support nobody. Black, white don't matter to him. Only thing he supports is Wall Street and the banks. He don't support any of us. Stop giving him to us. He don't care about anybody. Come on. He's Bush 2.0.